Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have kind of another requested how-to video, and a lot of you really want to know how I put in my hair extensions. I got a lot of questions about the hair that I wore on my birthday. I had the blonde and then the black in my hair, and those were of course extensions. My hair is not that long. My hair is about this long now, but a lot of you wanted to know how I did my hair like that and how I put in extensions, especially with the side cut. So I'm just going to be showing you how I put in my extensions, how I do the two-tone colors, and also how I do it while I have a side cut. Obviously you can't put clip-in extensions here because you have nothing for the clip-ons to grab onto. So I do use clip-on extensions. I have a set of 22-inch blonde ones, which are right here. These ones are by abhair.com, and I did do a review and demo with these extensions. If you want to see that video and know more about these extensions, I will go ahead and put that in the description box. And then I'm also going to be doing the two-toned hair color, and for those I'm going to be using these black extensions. And these black extensions used to be blonde. These were just like some blonde ones from eBay, and these were originally blonde, like I just said. I am talking crazy today, and I dyed them black myself. So I'm just going to be showing you how I do that, how I curl them, how I put them in. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm pretty much going to be showing you how I go from this normal natural hair. I'm going to show you this cool punk rocker look with the blonde and the black. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so some things that you're gonna need is for some clip-in extensions is you're gonna need a hair clip just to kind of help, put your hair up while you have it sectioned. Another thing that you're gonna need if your hair is medium to thin like mine, I do have medium to thin hair, but I have a lot of it, but it does also help to kind of tease my hair where I'm going to be putting my extensions. So I do have a teasing comb. This one is just bought at Sally's. And then for when you curl them, you're going to need some heat protectant, which for that I am using this Tresemme one right here. And of course, obviously, you're going to be needing your extensions. And then since I'm going to be curling them, you're going to need a curling wand. And for the curling wand that I'm using this one by Revlon. I think this is a 1.5-inch barrel. So I'm going to be using that to curl my extensions, because as of recently, whenever I wear my extensions, I've just been really, really obsessed with curling them. And everyone has different techniques, but I'm going to be showing you the technique that works best for me. A lot of people like to start from the bottom and work their way up to the top. Me, I'm kind of weird, and I like to start from the top to the bottom. So pretty much what I like to do is I have several wefts here. I have two clip wefts. I have a 3-piece weft and a really big 4-piece weft. Those are the blonde extensions that I'm going to be using. And since I'm going to be starting from the top of my hair, I'm going to be starting with this 4-clipped weft right here. And I'm going to be turning around so you guys can see how I do it. So if you can't hear me very well, I'm sorry, but I'll try to speak up. Just going to turn around this way, and the first thing that I do, and another thing is, since I do have a side cut, I can't put the extension all the way on this side. I kind of have to clip it like right here. So I'll show you that right now. So what I like to do is I just like to take the top section of hair, lift it up like so, get it out of the way. This is when you need your hair clip, and just clip that hair right up. So there is where the first weft is going to go, and obviously since I have a side cut, I'm going to clip it like right here. I'm not going to clip it anywhere near this because you don't want the clips to obviously show. That's kind of the whole point of extensions. You want it to look as real as possible, and if you have clips sticking out everywhere, then it's not going to look as real. So after that, what I do is I just take this little piece, like a really, really thin, tiny section, like right here. So I take this little bit of hair, and then I take my teasing comb, and then I just simply tease the hair so I get it nice and voluminous. And I like to let the teasing comb do all of the work for me. So I just make it really kind of ratty. That way it's just easier for the clips to stick and so forth. So it kind of just looks like that mess. And then what I do is I just take, like I said, the 4-clipped weft, and I'm just going to be clipping it in. So obviously my side cut is right there. So I'm just going to be clipping this in right here, and then continuing Once you have it clipped in, you just go ahead and throw the hair down from the clip, and it should be concealed since I can't really see very well. So yes, that is what it should look like that. And then you just want to continue with all of the other pieces, and once I get to the black extensions, I will show you more of what I do. So pretty much the next section that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using my 3 clipped weft, and I'm just going to be doing the exact same thing that we did with the first one. So I'm going to take this section right here, again take my teasing comb, take another little itty bitty section like this, take my 3 clip weft and clip it in. So again, the piece isn't anywhere near the side cut, and then when I let my hair down, you can still see the side cut, but you can't see the clips, and then you can't see the clips in the back. So that is pretty much what I do for the blonde extensions. Okay, so as you can see, when you add all of the extensions in the back, it does make your hair look a lot more voluminous. It makes it look a lot thicker, and extensions can be used for all sorts of things. You can get extensions for length, you can get extensions for fun colors, you can get extensions for, more volume. If your hair is already long and it's quite thin, you can add extensions just to add more volume. Like my hair looks a lot more voluminous than it did because I've added more hair to it. So extensions can be used for everybody, any type of hair. They make all kinds of different extensions. I have one more blonde piece left, and a lot of you are probably wondering where the hell I put this puppy. Well, basically what I do is I actually put it up here on the top of my head to make my hair look a lot thicker. So I just kind of make a little section like this, and I just kind of pop this right there. And I'm sorry about my roots, oh my god. And then again, just like with the other pieces, I just kind of let my teasing comb make a nice little bed for them to clip onto. Kind of like that. And then I just take the extension and pop it on in. And then I just let my hair down. But if you want to make this side a little bit, more exciting, what I like to do is I just like to take a few sections of hair right here, and I just like to tease them a little, just to kind of make it more exciting and more pleasing to the eye. And then also I take a little bit from the back as well. Hope you can see. So just kind of like that. And then just take a hairbrush and then just kind of lightly brush that down. There's like some type of construction or something going on outside, so if you can hear like trucks running and crashing and just really loud, obnoxious noises, I'm really sorry, but it just seems like they're always doing construction whenever I'm filming. Like they just never ever can just stop for one damn day. So that is pretty much what I do when I wear the blonde ones. So I went from my short hair to having a little bit more longer and voluminous curls. But of course, if you know me, I really like blonde hair, and I really like black hair. So next I'm going to be using my black extensions, and these ones are a little bit longer than the blonde ones, but hey, that's a-okay. So what I'm going to be doing first is, again, I'm going to be taking the biggest weft, which is this 4 clipped one right here, turn around again, and do the exact same thing. So what I do is I go underneath that blonde extension that I already put in, take all this hair and pin it up. And what I do is, since these clips are a lot smaller than the ab hair ones, I don't need to tease as much because they're a lot smaller and they grab onto more hair than the ab hair ones, because the ab hair clips are quite big and bulky, so I do need to tease my hair a little bit more. But since these ones are a lot smaller, I don't need to do that. So I just simply take it and just clip it right into my head like this. Looks like I dyed my hair black underneath. But we're also kind of seeing a problem here, aren't we? We're seeing blonde here, black there, and then some little stragglers of blonde hair here. And you can either leave it like that, but that actually really bugs me. So the next thing that I do is when I do this with my hair, I take this little two-piece one right here, kind of brush it out a little bit, and I take all my hair, I'm not leaving anything underneath. So I just take it like this, clip all these babies up, and then I take this little two-piece weft right here, and I literally just clip it to the back of my head, just grabbing onto whatever. Then when I let my hair down and pull it all forward, once I get there, you can't see any blonde hanging out underneath. So that is pretty much how I do it, and then I just go back in and make sure that, you know, I don't have any, you know, clips sticking out, anything like that. Just kind of brush it all down. It just looks like that. And as you can see, it looks like I have two-toned hair. It looks like I have long hair, thick hair. It just looks really cool. As of recently, I've really enjoyed the look of having, you know, curled extensions, because I just think that looks really nice and dressy without being dressy. So the next thing that I do is I take my curling wand right here that I talked about in the beginning, and I go ahead and plug this baby in. I just turn it on. I'll set that to the side and let that heat up, because obviously we want it to be hot if we want it to curl. And then I take my heat protectant spray, again I'm using this one by Tresemme, and I take the ends of my hair, and just kind of lightly spray them, because we are going to be applying heat to it, so that is why we do this. After I have on my heat protectant glove, I just take little sections of hair, and I take the curling wand and I simply just wrap it around like that. And I let that sit for maybe about 5 to 10 seconds. I don't hold it on there very long at all. So I just kind of leave the little curl like that, and I need to get a mirror because I can't see what I'm doing. Kind of leave that little curl there, and then I take another little small section and do the exact same thing. I don't like to, you know, cradle the curl after I pull the wand out, because one, that's way too damn hot, and two, I kind of just like really loose, natural looking curls. I don't necessarily need them to be like pin straight, or I mean not pin straight. I don't need them to be like perfectly curled or, you know, whatever. So I just kind of take it around the wand and just pull down, and then continue with the rest of my extensions. And then I just take a little bit up here and just kind of curl that so it kind of all ties in. There is the kind of curled side compared to the not curled side. I just think this looks really, really cute. I just like it like that. So that's pretty much what I do, and I'm just going to be doing the exact same thing on the other side. Everything said and done, this is pretty much what the finished product looks like. Obviously it's a lot different looking, and it's a lot more natural looking than just my regular hair. It's a lot more bouncy, it's a lot more colorful, it's more voluminous, it is obviously longer. They just look super, super nice. As you can see, just look like that. They just give kind of like a little simple curl and just kind of a little flair to your look. And I'll go ahead I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful and I hope it was easy to follow. I tried to add in as many tips and tricks and everything that I do when I wear my extensions into this video. I think I mentioned everything. If for some reason I didn't mention everything and you still have a question, like I said earlier, just go ahead and leave a comment down below and I will help you the best I can. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was helpful. If it was, make sure to thumbs up, share, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I would really appreciate it. But until then, I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye guys!